Okay. Let me make sure growing. Let me make sure my shit's working here. Yep, podcast. Yep, that's all right. Oh, that's RS audio. I probably ought to fix this up. Hang on, 1 second. Sorry, still getting stuff set up here because I'll make sure everything's right. I didn't set that up either. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Output. What is? You know, looking at sheet. Looking at stuff. Okay, I think I got it. I think it's set up. Hopefully, you shall find out. Lock that. Lock that. Lock that. Everything shall be locked. Okay. Good lord, my forehead is freaking dry. Riveting content. Yeah, I know. It's fantastic, isn't it? All right, there we go. I was getting the audio and stuff set up. Ooh, got an intricate pouch. What the fuck that does? Hang on, let's get audio going so we get some background music. Nice nature rinse. Put those in here. Some pearls, we got those. I need to swap servers so I'm on the right server. 419. There we go. I have entity hider on so you can't see everybody because there's a lot of people here and it was making my shit lag. There's so many people here. I can still hear the pickaxes hitting the thing. What are you risking today? Risking? I ain't going in the wilderness right now. No, I'm not PvPing right now. I'm trying to get some runes. Trying to level up my rune crafting. I'm out of chaos runes. I'm out of, what is it? And nature runes, which I just got a bunch just recently. But I need nature runes so I can make a armor set that I want to get. I need to move that chat. Sorry, though. Which one is that? Good to know. I'll fix that at some point. Here. Build a couch. Dude, that's the way to go, though. You didn't see. I mean, you didn't see it earlier. I made a. I got some tater tots. I cooked them in the air fryer, and then I made myself a cheeseburger patty and threw that on top. This is that Guardians of the Rift thing I was talking about, by the way. Somebody drop the runes, I'll take them. Hell yeah. After having a bowl of chili, dude, chili sounded good, but I didn't have any, and I didn't have the capability to make any right now. Oh shit, I tried to grab the one for ourselves. Oops. How's all the runes? The music in this place is really good. I can go make Chaos runes, but I don't want to right now. Law runes need to be 54-4, which is what I'm working towards. Get to the Guardian of Fire. Make some more fire runes. I need to pull them out of my bag. More runes. Get some more energy for the Guardian. Go do some PvP. I can't do PvP right now. I don't even have the prayers to do PvP. I got one. I got magic. I'll get eaten alive out in the wilderness. There we go. I will say my highest stat is magic, so tiny BP's up north. Let's go do. Would it be fun? I mean, I'm having fun right now. It's a simple little like event. Adjust this actually. Let's point over to my left more. There we go. But yeah, that's something that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna fix that. The chat up there. I'm gonna move it somewhere else. Do it just for you. I was like, by the way, I heard you messaged Addison and asked him to play Classic. Hard clue scroll? I think I have one. I can't do it if I recall. The one I previously got, I had 2 steps in the wilderness, which I got done, and then it wanted me to go to and wanted me to equip I think it was a dragon spear, and then other stuff which I can't equip right now. So. I'll show you my bank here in a minute. Once this match is done. I want to watch me do something fun. I'm doing an event right now because I need runes, but after this I'll be going to move on to something else. Mostly this is just a test stream to make sure, like, this works. Not watch you grind rune crafting it. I mean, that's what mostly RuneScape is grinding. Different experience. The Guardian's about to fire his laser. Better go get my runes real quick. Ace 51, baby. Alright, let's go see her. Oh, I don't have any catalytic energy, so I can't open any rewards. Clues are fun, if I remember correctly. They can be. Hang on, let me get some stuff here. How many pearls do I have? 49, not enough. Alright, let's put this in there. Put that in there. Alright, I have 2 beginners, 2 mediums, and 1 hard. Let's see what the hard tells me to do. The clue box refuses to open. You already have a clue. Yep, I figured I kept it. Hang on. Yep, there it is right there. Recluse scroll. Ooh, that's a different one, actually. I sit on the beach and cry for those who passed on. You know. We're about to cheat! Oh yeah, Terror of the Soul, that's what it was. It's a sailing thing. Which I can't access right now. So, Terror of the Soul, you need to have... Where's that? Sailing. And it was a mooring point, and... Where are you at? Terror of the Soul, I need to have 61 sailing to get there. You literally can't go to the island without sailing. And you can't even dock there until you have it. So, I can't do this clue scroll. Grab the Earth Talisman. Because for some reason, they get consumed whenever you, you try to do combination runes, which I think is insane. Should I get rid of this one and try the other one? Like, scrap this one and see if I can't get a different one? Like, one I can do? Let me go look at the, here, use the wiki button here. Yeah, give it a try. Alright. I'll scrap it. So, with that previous one, I can't do it because I have to have 61 sailing to get to the island. I'm at 24. Northern parts of the Dwarven Mine, I think. I remember how to get there. Dwarven Mine? Is that the... Is that the one up here? Yeah, right there. So we're gonna be teleporting to Varuk. Oh. Kind of retarded. There we go. Alright. we're gonna need some teleports, I already know. So we're gonna grab some stuff here. Put away our pickaxe and our heavy stuff so we can run. All this off. Grab some runes, we can teleport. I don't need water. I haven't missed stuff. There you go. Search the carts in the northern part of the Dwarven Mine. Head over and do that. Oh man, this game. I remember playing this in 2006. / 2007. And it pisses me off because, like, back then I was using the school's email for my account, which is a stupid, in hindsight, you know, it's a dumb fucking idea to do. Because I don't have access to that email anymore. So I lost access to my account. But I remember hunting came out and stuff like that. And I remember hunting was not like, it was cool, because you got to do hunting at RuneScape, but I remember it being a really, really boring activity to do. Alright, cool. It's gonna point me there. Search the cots. I forgot I need a spade for some of these parts. I'll probably go grab one next chance I get. There we go. Top of the Hunter Guild. Hunter Guild? Oh no. It's another thing about the hard quest. They sometimes require you to have access to certain guilds. I definitely don't have access to the Hunter Guild. Hunter Guild is over on Zaya, if I recall. So around here. Yep, right over here. Hunter Guild. I can't get in there. What level hunter do you need to get access to the Hunter Guild? You don't tell me if I look at the scroll. Hunter Guild, I need 46 hunter. What am I at right now? 19. Yeah, the hard ones probably won't have. I might be able to do the medium ones. Medium ones I could probably do. The hard ones seem to require you to have a lot of, like, access to a lot of places and, like, levels, unfortunately. So I can't feasibly do a lot of the hard ones right now. The only guilds I have access to right now are the crafting, the cooking, and I think the mining. Is the mining guild available right now? It might be 50 or 60. Mining guild, blah 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 blah. Don't tell me what it requires. 60 mining. There it is. Well, shit. Alright, we'll stick this one back in the box, and we'll go grab some mediums. Let's see what we got here. I'd like to hear some music. Come see me on the bridge in Falador Park and play Fairy. Do I have Fairy? Oh, I do. Let's grab a spade, because I'm going to need that. On here. And we're going to grab some more runes. Falador. Play Fairy. I love that song. Right, next part. I need a steel plate body, a maple short bow, and any team cape. I think I have one of the... No, I have two of those, possibly. Steel plate body, I don't know if I have. I might be able to make it, though. Possibly. Nope. So I got two, technically, of the items. So let's put on the team cape. And then we're going to teleport over rock and go get ourselves the other items. Oh, actually, let's see. Let's get the hammer real quick, because there's an animal right here. What's wrong with me? Let's see if I can't make a thing real quick. Steel plate body? Plate body. I cannot make it yet. A 48 smithing. What am I right now? 44. So close. I'm going to buy it. It's alright. I can wear it. I just can't make it yet. I just want to see if I can save myself a little bit of change. A little bit of pocket money. I can't make the maple short bow yet either. My fletching's not high enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maple short bow's 50. Jesus. Okay, maple. Short bow. Grab that bad boy. Steel. Plate body. Those. Money back. There you go. You got it. Alright. I do need to bring a saw and a hammer, though, because... Saw it. No, I got one. There it is. And then, what was it? 2 planks or something like that? And then we'll grab some nails just in case, because I don't want to be up shit's creek without some nails. Because you can build a stash unit, and I can put the items that I need for this part in there without having to worry about it. And then Barbarian Outpost is next to the... Way up here, isn't it? Somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Necklace do I need for this again? Games necklace. Okay. Do I have one of those? I think I do. Pretty sure I have a games necklace. Yep, I do. Don't have any charges left on it, but I do. Barbarian Outpost. Cheer. And then headbang. I'm the Eggman. Oh, what do you want of the Eggman? I'm the one who eggs. I need 42 construction to build one. Damn. Yeah, some of them have like different requirements. South of Lumbridge Swamp. That should be easy. Right down there. Yeah. What am I missing? Oh, right. Let's equip the air staff. Lumbridge. If I recall, I think mediums have like 3 to 4 steps. So this could be my last one. possibility. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Give up your goods. Casket. Hey, there we go. Let's see what we get. We got some lobster, a adamant battle axe, and a Guthix cloak. Holy crap. We got a Guthix cloak, baby. Not bad. I need a prayer 40 to wear it. I need one more level if I recall. Yeah, Lily. Lily over halfway there. Not bad though. We're gonna stick that in the bank. And I think we'll go do this next one. See what happens. Maybe make a new tab for stiff. I can't. It's alright. We'll put it in there anyway. Food over here. Caper keeping, so put that there. Unequip the plate body in that. Put those in there. And where's that food scroll? There it is. Outdoor party room. I know exactly where that's at. I remember having quite a few fun times there. Here's the question. What am I going to need for the special items? Okay, one more law rune. At least right now. It's right there. No. Over here. The Falador party room. The Posty Pete. I think it's a rare thing to see Pete and it gives you a joke. Yep. Okay, northeast Raynor Manor near River Lum. Okay. That's that too. Another law rune. So wide and crazy time getting some clue scrolls done. Where is rune? Put that axe in here. And I think the fastest way is to just literally go east. Just to literally go out and east. God, if I had the power to teleport, I'd be the fattest wizard. I'd be fucking telekinesising the damn remote to me and shit. superheating my damn meals, so I don't have to leave the couch. This is so sad. Professionally fat wizard. My classification wouldn't be like Grandmaster or anything, it'd be like Grand Arbiter or Grand Orbiter. Got my own gravitational orbit. I hate these trees. Alright. New clue. Maple longbow, ruby amulet, steel plate legs. Okay. Twilight Temple. I don't know if I can get there. I think it's a new area. Barlamore? Twilight Temple? Yeah, that. I don't know if I have access to Twilight Temple. If I do, then I'll be fine, but I don't know. There's a mine near it, so I don't think I have to go in, but I just don't know. I haven't been up to that area, like, ever. Plate legs, please. Ruby amulet. No, it was maple longbow? Oh, so I got my inventory. That's a longbow, not a short bow. That's why. Okay. Mission accomplished. So let's go and head up to Varlamore. So we can do this clue scroll. Because I recall, there's a way the fuck over here. Nope. I feel like I'm too far. Yep, too far away. Right there. There's mine up here. Good lord, I'm gonna be running for a bit. I'm gonna be traveling. Yeah, make sure your security counts are up to date. I know. Trouble Primo. Good old Primo. Really. Does he sleep in? Okay. So I gotta go this way. So I do have Rune Light, but you guys can't see the whole entire thing for some reason. I don't know if I have to do like a window capture or if I have to do a game capture. I might swap that around, try out window capture. Let me try that, hang on. Window capture. Select the window to capture, Rune Light. That doesn't seem to work. So, we'll figure that out another time. So yeah, I think it's because like I did it after I booted up the game, so it doesn't like that shit. So yeah, we'll worry about that afterwards. There's a few things I can fix. I want to fix the chat up there as well. Make a new overlay. You're gonna be trekking for a while. My dude's gonna be getting his cardio in today. God, if you could level agility just by actively running. Ugh. Like, even if it's just like a point or two for like depending on distance or something like that, that would be so nice. Because like it wouldn't be much, but at least it would, you know, you're actively, you know, working on your stamina, your agility. Plus, I think that'd be kind of hilarious just to see people like min-maxing like, what is the best path you can take, and there's like looping around like somewhere. Then again, I mean, it could probably be abused, and I think about it. I mean, it's 1 to 2 experience per whatever distance they want to set, but at the same time, it can be abused because they can just have a bot set to run around somewhere, I guess. But I don't know. It was just a thought. It's one of those shower thoughts you have. Like, I get why they don't do that for agility, because like they want you to do an actual activity to level agility, but I think it would make sense to be able to get at least like 1 to 2 experience or something like that for actively moving across the map, like running and stuff like that. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Here's the question. Can I get through here to get over there? Pass through gate. Something tells me no. Oh, holy shit. There's a ghostly campfire going on over here. Ooh, a big fishing net. I don't have one of those yet. Grab one of those. What can you catch here? Sharks, that's it. Okay. We're gonna see if we can't build this inconspicuous thing. I don't know what level it requires. $42. So yep. So they all the mediums require 42, but we can do our Shout for Joy. Oh, he gave me another clue, brother. Come on. Gather be fletching shot. All right. And a Catherby. Roll. Yes, there you go. You give me another one, brother. How many steps? On the fishing platform? Fishing platform, is that? Ah, okay. So... Good. Okay. What do you mind messaging me about something? I hope I get an answer back from that. I think that's the boat right there. I did this quest so long ago. Fall unknown clue scrolls. Are you happy? Do you remember, son? Do I remember? What am I remembering? I can barely remember what I ate for breakfast. Return to this game dated me so bad. Like, the last time I played this was in 2006/7. On old school? I don't think so. Like, my time at RuneScape back then was such a fever dream. Like, the most that I remember was like the Dragon Slayer quest is what I remember. I remember hating the Romeo and Juliet quest because Romeo pissed me off. The dude literally just dips out on Juliet. They knock her unconscious, and then he leaves her ass in a crypt to go fuck around with some different chick. That quest made me so. I hope there's a follow up where we can kill his ass. I'm not even joking. Like, just drop his ass in a gorilla pit. You're in the free-to-play community? Oh yeah, free-to-play sucks, dude. You can't, like, it's such a journey trying to get out of free-to-play for bonds from what I hear. Bonds weren't a thing when I played, but you know, WoW has, like, their WoW tokens, so I assumed RuneScape would do something similar. They did. Syzygy was our Zizma? Is that a content creator, I assume? Like I said, dude, if you want me to know references, you're gonna be hard pressed, man. That knowledge is like lost way back in here somewhere. And even then, like, some of the quests I only really hardly remember. Like, Cook's System, I remembered a lot. The Recipe for Disaster, I remember. Dragon Slayer, I remember. Imp Catcher, obviously I remember. Romeo and Juliet, which pissed me off. I'm never gonna forget that. Shield of Arav. Vampire Slayer was a fun one. There's a few that I really enjoyed. Where the hell? There it is. Where is... Oh, you're strictly free to pay. Okay. Is it like one of those Iron Man challenges or something like that? There's like a self-imposed challenge for free to play. A free to play OS as Harvest Wiki? Yeah, I'd say I've seen quite a few of the methods. Like back whenever I was doing a free to play, I remember doing jewelry a lot. I remember back then jewelry was different prices than it is now, but I remember doing a ruby jewelry quite a lot for a long time. Shield of Arrow did piss me off a little bit because you need a friend or somebody else to help you, and that's not always going to be the case. Those do not go there. Let's go in here. Iron Man free to play, yeah. I have a content creators I watched since I recently returned. You got Settled, you got Sir Pup or something like that. I can't remember what his name is. And then there's a few more. I think I'd have to go through my list here, my history. I think I watched a few Chaos OSRS videos. A few different other ones, but Settled's the one I watch most because he does a lot of like different unique challenges and hardcore stuff. Iron Man and all that. Big bonus from Giants and uses the best money for free-to-play and merging. That doesn't surprise me. Because, I know you can also do... There's like a couple free-to-play bosses you can do, but I don't think they're worth it for the time investment, if I recall. I think it's two giants. Bryophyta, I think? And then Obor? I think those are the two. I don't remember those being around when I last played, but that could be just me remembering I was a kid and I didn't think, thinking wasn't a very big process for me at that time. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. There's a few things I could go do. In terms of skilling, I could go get 2 more levels for 50 mining, which would allow me to... What's 50 mining again? Volcanic mine. And 5 levels later, get mithril. Yeah, last time I played, Hunter had like just recently came out, and I faintly remember doing a little bit of it, and that's it. That's the last thing I remember doing in RuneScape. I remember the deadfall traps. That's the faintest memory I have of old school RuneScape. I did decide to go try new RuneScape, and I don't like it. It's like the weirdest mix of like... It's like a mix of like WoW and RuneScape, and the mix feels off. Plus, from what I've heard, there's like a bunch of microtransactions and a bunch of other weird stuff. They've also changed the map and stuff like that. It's so weird. Playing it just feels off. The graphics look great. Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty game, but it just doesn't feel good enough to play. Like the graphics aren't enough for me to play, you know. I could go level ranged. It's probably something I should do actually. What's 50? Oh yeah, we definitely need to go level range. I get the magic turbo at 50. That's something we're doing. Where to level? I mean, we can do crab. That's been a while. Yeah, it's been a long time. Like I said, dude, I feel ancient coming back to this game since last playing. The new RuneScape is very disgusting. Also, I want to say that your messages from me might be a little bit more delayed. I don't know the delay on this software I'm using, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna be leveling range. I'm gonna grab my drink. Not told. RuneScape's heads like us, yeah. I'll say, dude, it feels so awkward trying to play the new RuneScape. It feels like it just ages me every time I try and boot it up. I'm gonna grab these sapphire rings because I can. I don't need the runes anymore. I mean, I do, so I can teleport, but I don't need them. Swift kit? Swift kit. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. I'm about to look that up because that sounds familiar. Hang on, let me look that up. Swift kit, RuneScape. Oh, it's the other client. I don't recall using the other client. I think back then I just used the basic RuneScape client. Because at the time I remember there being a lot of like controversy about the rune light and all that stuff. And like plugins, and I think didn't RuneScape like the create like Jagex try to like sue or like send like a cease and desist to RuneLight or something like that at some point? I feel like that's something they probably did. Do I have all my armor? I don't think I do. I think I'm missing something. Boots. And the bow, obviously. That might help. Just Just possibly. And some arrows, maybe. I need more arrows. Oh, no. What does it take to wield you? Can I wield you yet? I can. It's not a longbow, is it? Bring back some memories? Yes, yes, it does. Wield that. Ruby amulet goes in the please scroll box area. Put the mist staff back. Grab some runes. 14 of them should be fine. Just so I can teleport around if I need to. They did? I thought so. Like, there's no way. Because from what I know, like, because it's add-ons and stuff, that, like, add-ons aren't just, like, to help people with, like, making things easier. It's also for, like, accessibility. Like, sometimes people just have issues with certain things. Like, I want to be able to not have to, like, the only thing you're missing out on going to a quest and running all the way there and then finding out you need, like, 24 different things is running all the way back to get them. That's all you're missing out on. Why can I not just know what I need before I get there? That all it does is save me time. It's not hurting me. I still get the quest experience. I still get the experience of the quest itself, like the lore. The only thing I don't have to do is waste my time running back to the freaking auction house to get some stuff. Or a bank. Oh, an XJS mod made Runelight? I did not know that. Where is the arrows? There we go. We'll grab that many. Because I just need arrows, man. Tired of not having arrows, dog? Okay. Now, question is, where do we train at? I could go kill the moss giants underneath. See if I can't get lucky with the bryophyte key. Okay, I could do moss giants, or I can go to the crab, which oh yes, just under 200 experience for one of my skills. Probably gonna go in hunting now too. Either hunting or it's gonna be smithing or prayer. Anything at 20 that I'm like a big milestone. I can lay the 2 traps at a time at 20, so that's actually kind of good. I may or may not be. This is mostly just a test stream to kind of see how this is going, and I really want to fix this text over my face because it's actually bothering me. But I might be. I'm also running way too far away for this swamp thing or sewer. Where do you go, Hunter? 20. I'm not there yet, but I know I'm close as hell. Yeah. One more lamp. I say good luck at work, brother. Take care, bro. Thank you, I appreciate it. You subbed. It hasn't popped up on here. I don't know. The whole browser with the OBS is really weird. Something didn't come through. I haven't figured out how to get it right yet. I'll fix it eventually. Because it should pop up like a big old notification, but it just doesn't. There's a few things I need to fix when I get a chance. I forgot a knife. Alrighty. I'm not casting earth spells, so let's put this away. Where is my knife? There's. There's nothing like some old RuneScape, you know? I know the bot situation's got a lot worse than when I last played. It was starting to climb, but like there's so many bots nowadays. There's a chance I want to take to like go up to the wilderness and see if I can't catch any of them like doing any of the like the wilderness runs. Catch them and make a good chunk of change or something like that. I think it'd be good stuff to do. These guys don't drop anything, do they? Yeah, they drop looting bags in the wilderness. Time to splash the web that... Alright, watch out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. I'm also if I have enough inventory space, I'm probably going to grab these eggs on the way out, too, because they are used in some potions. I need to also get rid of that bot spam thing, too. I know you can save spot them, like, right here. Give him a good whoop, and then just chill here. Kick our feet back and level up our ranged a little bit. So how's your day going, chat? Everybody having a good Thursday now? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Time flies, man. Yeah. Been a whole week since Thanksgiving. Jesus. Cosmic Rune's nice. Big bones. I could be prayer flicking if I wanted to like probably get a little more damage in, but I don't care. I don't. Not on some regular mobs. Like unless I'm like lower level and I can't deal with them, then I'll prayer flick to be more efficient. But I don't. I'm not gonna be doing that one meme where the dude's sweating and spamming his keyboard right now. No. Bones. Ooh, max it. I am gonna get a stretch though. Do a little stretch. Oh, that's better. I don't want leopard seats now. I have a question for everybody in chat. When was the last time you played RuneScape? If you're not currently playing. Like, before you returned, when was the last time you played? There's bones there I forgot to pick up. Oops. Like I was saying earlier, for me, it was back in 2006/7. And I used my freaking school email account to make an account on it. And I no longer have access to that account, obviously. That's a ancient history. Lily. Hey, baby. Let's you sleep in. I say, she'll either be there, on the bed under the covers, over on the side on like the extra blankets and sheet I have, or back there on her tower. I will say, one of the pieces of the tower snapped off finally, the very top piece. Somehow the like the inner lining of cardboard got wet, and it just popped off because it didn't have enough, I guess, friction or like staying power around the base. It just wobbles, and eventually, with them getting on it, it just falls over. Because it's not like actually screwed into the actual like hole. It's just like held there with glue, I guess. I guess it's not very good glue. Now, I can shift right click to swap this to use so I don't actually accidentally bury these. Let's see, how much are these worth right now? 302. That's not bad. It's a lot more than I thought it'd be, actually. Ooh, two max hits in a row. Nice. I did learn my lessons. I killed Bryophyta once so far. And I definitely learned my lesson. I killed her with magic. Bringing a my little rune axe. But I'm definitely going to be bringing some anti poison potions this next time, man, because we traded. I killed her, but we traded at the end. So I had to run back and get my stuff. She dropped diamonds and rubies, I think it was. I think it was 5 each of uncut. which wasn't too bad. I'm hoping to get that Bryophyte essence, though. It'd be really nice. I think you can make a staff with it, can't you? Or you can stand there, that's fine. Get the max hits in, nice. Okay. Oh yeah, Soul Giant Head. Nice. Uh-oh. There we go. That fixed it. I broke it. What? Why is it not? Okay. That's not how it's supposed to be. Hang on a second here. Why is it like that? That's why. Yeah, it doesn't like the game capture. So I'll be fixing that. There's so much stuff I gotta fix. You can probably do that while I'm sitting here, actually. Zoom out. Right about there, probably. Copy to clipboard. Add source, browser. Okay, there we go. So now I can turn this one off and remove it. That's better. A much better overlay. Now that stuff's not on my face. Problem one already fixed. There we go. Music's not playing. Some random stuff. Big bones of steel bar. Nice. Steel's actually going for a decent chunk right now. I think it's because of the changes to, or well, the addition of sailing, I should say. Because there's a lot of steel stuff in the heading of the tree. Okay, let me see something real quick here. Good crafting. Weaving. Okay, a bolts of linen. This shit right here was insane. Bolts of linen right now are ridiculous. I think it was on Thanksgiving. I decided to, we're doing sailing, and I decided to see how much they were going for. It was like 2 balls of like wool or whatever it takes to make linen. It was like 66 gold. The bolts of linen were selling like one bolt of linen was selling for almost 900 gold at the time. You can make insane profits on bolts of linen when sailing was just coming out. I'm sure the price is like settled at this point. Let's see. Because I'm just so curious. Bolt of linen. Let's see. We gotta go back like 30 days. No, 7 days. A week? Or like a week? 30 days. Yeah, November. There's a price here. Yeah, here it is. The 24th. High price, 913. It was insane. I bought 2,000 balls of wool and turned them into 1,000 bolts and made a damn good chunk of change. The place where I went to and did it was if you go and travel to the Temporos fight, like that area, there's a Shantae Pass thing you can do on the side, which has a loom and a spinning wheel. Oh, we got Muskie, nice. It has a loom and a spinning wheel, so you can do both things there if you want to. That's where I did mine. It's like 5 coins per pass. I just bought like, I think it was less than 90 passes, and I just did runs back and forth out of that because the bank's not too far away from outside that pass. I had one inventory slot for the passes, and then the rest was just the wool. Actually, no, wait. I had a water pouch with me because like it takes 2, so I had 26 in my inventory, so I had 2 slots taken up, the Shanty Pass, and then either a knife or a water thing. And then, yeah, there's just a water skin. And then I just filled the water skin on different runs if I needed it. But in reality, you can just forget about the water skin. The damage isn't enough to kill anybody, really. You're not there for long enough. But since I didn't have enough space with the extra slot taken up anyway, no point in not taking the knife or the water skin. Another steel bar. This one. Do I want it? How it can be valued is not worth it. We're seeing. I got a key, so we can deposit the key. Does it have to make anti-poison potions? Marentil and ground unicorn horn. Okay. Okay, I think I have at least one of those, so I can make at least one for myself. And there, put the sold head here. All them coins. And the Avanto is Marentil, wasn't it? Marentil. I have 4. Let's get 4 vials. 4. And then I have 1 unicorn horn, dust, and 1 unicorn horn, and I have a mortar pestle somewhere. There it is. Put that in the herb area. And I can grind down that unicorn horn. Slap those in there. There we go. 2 anti-poisons. Now whenever I want to, I can go fight Fighter. Cosmic's back, those back. I'll go back down. Okay, let's see here. I gotta check my alerts because I should be getting, should be popping up for subscribers. It's just not. Settings. Aha! There's your problem. Hmm. I'm gonna do a quick test. Alerts. Emulate. Do a subscriber event. So that worked. That showed up. Hmm. Yeah, I don't want it to be that big. Let's fix this again, sorry. I'm not doing a whole lot else right now. Besides this, so. Let's check that. That is not what it's supposed to be. Sorry, this is getting annoying. I'm trying to fix this. There. Okay, that's fixed. Now, we're gonna make sure that we have everything right here. Okay, that's correct. The craziest part is even popped up on here, but he says he subbed, but he didn't pop up on there. Wait, I think I remember this being a thing. Hang on. Aha. So, it could be that their subscriptions are set to private. That could also be it. Something I forgot about. These are all on. These are all on. Okay, so it must be like a private thing, I guess. Used to watch the video. That's not what I was wanting. Okay, simple enough. Sorry, I know this is kind of boring. I'm just trying to make sure that stuff's working properly, because it's gonna bug me if it's not. Hmm. Well, at least that's fixed, so let's see here. Since I'm not in danger, I'm actually gonna close out of this and boot it back in and see if that fixes this one. No, it is not. You can. That's not the way that's supposed to work. Okay, hang on. So we'll use the old school one for now. Hang on. Okay, let me try that. Doesn't make sure this looks right. Hang on. Add. filters. Back filter. How's that look? Oh, that looks so much better. And as soon as I use that, it breaks. But it sort of works. At least better than it did. It fits the whole entire fucking screen. Which was my current pet peeve. Really. Hey, Lily. No, hi, baby. You want to cuddle? Yeah. She'd like being up very low. Baby girl. She's also the only cat that works her tail like that. She always leaves it like curled like that towards her back. Like her back's right here. She always has it curled up toward it. Like always. It's not broken. That's just the way she has it. She puts it down flat whenever she sits down to eat or whatever else, but otherwise it's always pointed up. I might have to do a display capture for RuneScape, which is very, very risky. This one? Is it yeah, that one. There we go. There you go. I just have to remember that whatever the hell I put over here is going to show up. So I gotta be careful of that. Gotta be careful because I'll have a good old getting banned speed run. Pull some DSP stuff over here, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I would never be that simple-minded, I hope. Much better. Lily. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm not supporting your feet, that's my fault. She doesn't like being held for too long. Alright. I'm gonna grab a drink, and then I'll be right back. It's gonna take some time for this thing to die anyway. Alrighty. We're back. Back for me. Fix my cushions on my seat. Wait, just let it more toward me. Here we go. Fix the cat's blanket on this pedestal here. There we go. Mithril spear, adamant arrows, big bones. I don't care about the adamant spear enough. Or mithril spear. If it was adamant, I might care more. We're gonna try and get to 50 range. I think I might swap over to the crab. Lily, no. I don't know what her issue is. I've tried multiple different bowls of varying different sizes and depths, and she still chooses to spill the bowl to drink her water instead. Or like push it or knock it over or like dip her paw in it and pull out some water. Like she will not just drink out of the bowl normally. On occasion she does. But she would rather spill the water on the floor and then drink it. Now, I know that cats sometimes don't like the bowls sizes depending on because it is their whiskers. Thought that might be the case. I've tried multiple different bowls where like their whiskers don't hit the sides, different depths, so they don't have to crank their neck down as far to get the water. Like she still just does not want to just drink water. I don't know what her issue is. Full range, very nice. Good Lord, I'm gonna be here forever. Where's Dexter? No. Damn. Let's see if I can grab the camera and show you where he's at. He's inside there. That thing up there. Yeah, there was like an upper one above where he's at right now, but that's the one that fell off. Too far over. Right. Accuracy. I think it's right. Put it right over here. No, it feels wrong. I can't remember, whatever. Not there anymore. God, that's gonna bother me. There we go. That'll be good enough. Yeah, get rid of that too. I'm gonna find something real quick here. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, alright. Fix that. Hmm. There it is. Okay. So it doesn't have a problem with it. But the hotkey didn't seem to work, though. Alright, I think it's about time for our own music. It's about that time. $27 reference. Okay, settings, music 0. Area sounds, we'll go to like 2% or 1% actually. Sometimes there's one particular sound that can be really freaking loud. And then we'll go to there we go. What? Don't want it to be too loud. Oh, runes, nice. Hey, there it goes. Twitch chats integrated in the actual chat. That's so cool. There's so many cool like additions they've done. RuneLight's such an amazing program. Just trying to think back, like I can't even remember what my account name was back then. It's probably like Zudum45 or something like that. Good lord. I'm ahead of him at this point. Just let him. Getting ahead of my buddy. Quite a few scrolls at this point. Big old drop of 300 coins. I'll bury 2 of these. And then we're gonna grab those 2 spider eggs. We're gonna head it back up top. Yum. First account since you returned? Yes, yes it is. The last time I played was like 2006, 2007. And I was saying this a long time ago earlier. First account was with my school's email. so I can no longer get that account back. That was way too long ago. Do I need some coins to get going? Oh, I'm set, man. I've got a romeo. I'll be okay. There's some old money-making tricks I can pull out if I need to. I still remember how to do my jewelry runs. Never forgot how to do that. Jeweling isn't like it used to be, though, I will say. The uncut ones are actually more expensive than the cut ones. I know why. It's because people use them to cut to gain experience, but still. It's very, very close margins on the jewelry these days. I appreciate the offer, though. Okay. I gotta make one more call, Chad. I'm sorry. I gotta call my union hall. See if I can't get things rolling with something. Okay, hopefully that's gonna get the ball rolling. So I've been trying to get rehired back at Ford, and I'm not gonna give you all the details because I don't want to like get in trouble for spilling certain things. But long story short, I submitted paperwork to return to work almost a month ago at this point, and every single time I call up there to see how it's progressing, they just keep telling me it's under review. I don't know how a piece of paper I sent in is under review for almost a month, because what I needed to submit the paperwork in for was to say that my previous injuries aren't going to affect my work in a factory setting, which they got the paperwork, so what's taking so long? But regardless, I hope that this speeds things along. I don't like shaking things up unless I have to, and like this seems to be me having to kick the cage because things are like it's almost been a month, man. This is ridiculous. And since I got this process started to get rehired, it's been about 2. So Or you attack him. Let me text my. So my therapist is a really nice person named Peter Guzman, and he deals with a lot of like people from like Ford and things like that. So he asked how all my stuff's going, so I'm gonna respond to him real quick. You must have it set to M. What do you mean? You talking about my currency? Come on, get around the corner, buddy. Come on, there you go. Ah, of course that guy spawns. Ooh, Grammy Carotide. I don't think I know that one. 65 Robler, okay. Be right back, I gotta run to the bathroom. Try setting it to W. I'm still curious as to what you're asking. Are you talking about my currency? Nope. Nope. I'm not that worried about it. I can read it just fine. I mean, if you're talking about attack styles, like I've got accurate, long range, and rapid. I'm on rapid, which is the best for me currently. But that didn't make sense for what you just asked, so I don't know what you're talking about. Where did I put the Insult heads at? Are they in here somewhere? Apparently I have them. Just don't know. I just can't remember where. They're in tab 1. Just can't see them. You have it set for M for mini, set W for one bow? Gotcha. In the back of my head, I thought it was a SpongeBob reference, but I wasn't 100% sure. Good Lord, I'm getting older. My brain's starting to turn into dial-up internet. I'm gonna do one more pass of these hill giants, and then I'm gonna move on to a different grind, or at least a different place to grind something, because hill giants are. Oof. I mean, at least I'm getting like rewards from killing them. If I get one more key, I'll be happy. Come on, noodle arm, cut the web. Good old sea shanty 2. It's a banger. Okay. I'm gonna grab these eggs now because they will respawn, hopefully, soon. I need to level up prayer too. I don't know, not for TV. I don't have enough errands. Oops. Okay though. Definitely need more arrows if I'm gonna go do the crab though. Evil Bob. Sure. Is this the balloons thing? Yep, it is. Antlers. Got it. That one. Yep. Alright, next one. That thing, I think. Yep. And then that one right there. And we escape. And he gave me some toad flax. Not bad. Could have been worse. Wild blood seed. I don't know what wild blood is used for. I imagine not for anything much good because that is not worth much. Let's see. Wild blood. Good lord, how far down is this thing? Vial of blood. I'm assuming that might be what the wild blood is for. Because I don't see it in here anywhere. I need to Google this shit. Hops, okay. It's hops. No wonder I couldn't find that shit. 28. So I can do that. What does it make? Brewing Slayer's Respite. Temporarily brew Slayer by 2 while draining attack, strength, and strength by 2%. Plus 2. Yeah, the drain to attack and strength is just a big no for me. Because that's a pretty strong drain for, like, a little bit of Slayer boost. Doesn't seem worth it. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish this and then we're gonna go get some errands done. I don't see Lily anywhere, which means she's probably somewhere in it she's not supposed to be. Oh no, I found her. Sleeping right there. Dexter's over there in his little stuff. Way over there. Way back there. Don't give me that dirty look. You guys woke me up this morning. I think it's my turn. What are you doing, Lily? You tired? You tired too? If I was being a little shit for 3 hours. Man. I do hope that they call me back today. That'd be nice. I think I might call my mom real quick. She didn't answer. 7. Ooh, radar seeds. That's nice. Very nice. She's sleeping with her face pointed towards the sun. Lily, what are you doing? You like staring into the sun. Yeah. She said, you keep waking me up, I'm gonna shit in your shoes, bro. Range 46, perfect. Adamant crossbows and adamant crossbow bolts. Perfect. That is good enough for me for now, because that means I can totally wrong button. Ignore some of that bullshit. Go ahead and head out this place. Can't go up here because that just takes me to this thing, which is a cage. Come on. Use them tiger teeth. There you go. Oh, open your door. Come on. The one thing one of the other things that annoys me about RuneScape is the fact they don't automatically open the door when you go through them or when you try to pass through them. You have to open the door and then you can pass through it. That big boy. Did you finally get over there now? You look like a squish sandwich in there, buddy. That dude was tucked in there tight. At nighttime, it just looks like a void inside there because there's no until he opens his eyes or like meows at me. Okay, let's put the stuff up and then we are gonna go. Cause I got shit to do. But first, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to come chat, hang out, and for being here. I know it is the most exciting place to be, but I hope that this is a place where you guys can hang out and chill and get some respite from the turmoils going on in your life, maybe at the time. So, hope you all can have some time to relax and be stress-free for a little while. Have a good day, everybody.